On Saturday in Miami, two of the deadliest strikers on the planet collide head-on. On one side, Harry Kane, on the other, Erling Haaland, a golden boot showdown inside a World Cup quarterfinal. And behind Haaland stands a Norway side riding a wave of history, sinking five-time champions Brazil to reach the last 8. England survived a cauldron at the Azteca to knock out Mexico. Now both meet for a place in the semifinals. For England, this is a chance to end a long ache for silverware. Without a major trophy since winning their home World Cup in 1966, the Three Lions are chasing the summit again, under German master coach Thomas Tuchel. For Norway, the stage itself is already history. This is their first World Cup since 1998, a 28-year absence, and their first quarterfinal ever. In only their fourth World Cup appearance, they have finally cleared a ceiling that had stood since 1998. The head-to-head record firmly favours England. The two nations have met 12 times, with England on top. In their only 2 meetings this century, both friendlies, England won each 1-0. Their last meeting came when Haaland was just 14 years old. That's how long this rivalry has slept. England arrive unbeaten through 5 matches, and hardening as the tournament wears on. They topped their group, edged DR Congo, then won a 3-2 thriller at Mexico's fortress, the Azteca. There, Jude Bellingham struck twice in just 1 minute 38, the fastest brace in England's World Cup history. Norway's run is a drama in itself. A 4-1 loss to France was their only blemish, but they edged past Côte d'Ivoire, and then pulled off the shock. Against 5-time champions Brazil, Haaland struck twice late, in the 79th and 90th minutes, to seal a stunning 2-1 win. It was the first time Brazil had gone out before the quarterfinals since 1990. The forecasts lean toward England, but with a heavy "it'll be close" attached. Major models put England's chance of advancing at roughly 51 to 65%, narrow favourites. Yet the consensus is an open, goals at both ends game, because Norway have conceded in every match, and scored in every match. Sky Sports pundit Gary Neville struck a note of caution. England are favourites, he said, but it won't be easy. He was especially wary of Haaland. Stopping him for 90 minutes, or 120, is difficult. You have to win that first contact at set pieces. England's biggest variable is a reshuffled back line. Defender Jarell Quansah, sent off against Mexico, is suspended, leaving a hole in exactly the game where England must contain the deadliest striker in the tournament. The fit-again Reece James is expected to slot into a reorganised back four, and that reshuffle is the nagging worry analysts keep pointing to. The other storyline is the Kane-Haaland rivalry, and the golden boot on the line. Haaland's 7 goals sit level with Mbappé in second, 1 behind leader Messi. Kane, on 6, is right on their heels. And the winner here plays 2 more matches, a decisive edge in the golden boot chase too. There's an intriguing subplot. Much of England's defence knows Haaland intimately. John Stones and Mark Guehi are his Manchester City teammates, and keeper Jordan Pickford has faced him countless times in the Premier League. The key, as ever, is Haaland. Against Brazil he touched the ball only about 20 times until the 79th minute, snuffed out, yet converted both chances that came his way. "If I get a chance or 2, it usually turns into a goal," he said, quiet for long stretches, then decisive in an instant. England's attack, meanwhile, takes dead aim at Norway's leaky back line. Kane's finishing, Bellingham's Azteca-honed presence, and Declan Rice anchoring midfield give England plenty to exploit. But remember, Norway's keeper saved a penalty against Brazil, and Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard pulls the strings behind Haaland. The likeliest picture is a goals-trading contest. England hold a narrow edge in quality and depth, but Norway can break the balance at any moment through Haaland alone. No lead feels safe while Haaland is on the pitch. If the sides stay level, this one, too, could drift toward extra time and penalties. The records, the form, and the forecasts all point to England. A narrow win and a semi-final place is the likeliest outcome. But Norway have already turned the impossible into reality, back after 28 years, and sinking Brazil to reach a first-ever quarterfinal. Can this run, one that in coach Solbakkens' words changed Norway forever, clear England too? The duel of the world's best finishers kicks off Saturday in Miami.